Hello chess lovers, welcome to this special collaboration between our channels Checkmate Alive and Minty Facts. Today we'll take you on an exciting journey as we explore the rich and fascinating history of Indian chess. Imagine a game that reflects the complexities of ancient warfare, a game that has traversed centuries and continents to evolve into the modern chess we play today. This is the story of Chaturanga, the ancient Indian ancestor of modern chess. Let's understand the origin, evolution, and lasting legacy of this game. Ancient India's civilization brought many remarkable inventions, one of which is Chaturanga. The word Chaturanga comes from two Sanskrit words, Chatur meaning four and Anga meaning parts or limbs. The design of Chaturanga was based on the idea that an army has four main divisions. Infantry, that is, foot soldiers, considered the predecessors of modern Pons cavalry, the mounted troops, which we know today as knights elephantry, the elephant corps, which later evolved into the bishop, and chariotry, the chariot corps, which inspired the modern rook. This division not only gives the game its name, but also reflects India's rich military traditions and warfare strategies. As described in works like the Mahabharata and later in Banabhata's Harsha Charita, Chaturanga was played on an 8x8 board called the Ashtapada. Unlike today's chessboard with its alternating dark and light squares, the Ashtapada was uncheckered, though it bore certain traditional markings on some squares. It's believed the same board was also used for an older dice-based race game, showing the multifaceted use of such grids in ancient Indian gaming. Although the original rules of Chaturanga changed over time, historians generally agree on these core movements. King, Raja, moved one square in any direction, just like today's king. Minister, Mantri, Senapati, moved one square diagonally. This piece later evolved into the queen. Chariot, Ratha, moved straight horizontally or vertically, like the modern rook. Elephant, Gaja, its movement is debated. Some sources say it could leap two squares diagonally, like the alfil, or sometimes move just one square forward or diagonally, as in shogi. Medieval Arabic texts even describe a variant where it jumped two squares orthogonally. Horse, Ashwa, moved in an L shape, identical to today's knight. Foot soldiers, Padati, advanced one square forward and captured diagonally, like the modern pawn. In some variants, victory didn't require checkmate alone, but also bearing the king, capturing all opponent pieces except the king was enough to win. Such rules varied regionally, reflecting local traditions. India's revolutionary contributions in mathematics, like the concept of zero and the decimal system, clearly influenced Chaturanga's design. Chaturanga was not merely a war strategy game, it also served as a tool, encouraging advanced mathematical thinking, order, symmetry, and logical planning. Chaturanga's rules and movements depict a well-organized army. Soldiers, horses, elephants, and chariots together form an offensive and defensive strategy, a wonderful example of ancient military tactics and skill. The game was both entertainment and a teaching tool for warfare skills and foresight. From its Indian origins, Chaturanga began its journey beyond India's borders. Through trade routes and military campaigns, it reached Persia, where it evolved into the form known as Shatranj. Persian scholars refined Chaturanga's rules, giving it a new identity. Later, the Arabs adopted it, and as it spread into Europe, it gave rise to modern chess by the 15th century. Although some archaeological finds, such as small gaming pieces from the Indus Valley civilization, hint at early chess-like games, the strongest evidence comes from 6th to 7th century texts. Ancient writings and literary sources provide detailed descriptions of Chaturanga, proving India to be chess's birthplace. These proofs not only confirm the game's existence, but also highlight its role in India's cultural heritage. Today, chess is universally respected as a global mind sport, but its roots lie in India. Indian grandmasters like Viswanathan Anand have not only excelled in modern chess, but also showcased India's rich chess tradition to the world. Their games and achievements demonstrate that India's chess legacy is still very much alive and contributing on the world stage. In India, chess is not just a game, but an educational tool. Chess training in schools and colleges develops children's logical thinking, concentration, and planning skills. The game teaches us that behind every move lies deep thought and foresight, a message that remains highly inspiring for today's youth as well. India's rich mathematical tradition gave birth not only to mathematical principles but also exercised the value of intellect through strategic games like Chaturanga. The discovery of zero, the decimal system, and logical reasoning gave Chaturanga a new depth. This game shows us how science, mathematics, and culture combine to create something that endures for centuries. Now, as we've entered the digital age, chess has embraced technological advances. Online chess platforms, computer programs, and AI-powered chess apps have propagated the game worldwide. Today's young players not only play traditional chess but also test their strategies against computers. Digital technology has improved the rules, strategies, and training methods of the game. Indian players have worked their magic on the international chess scene. Grandmasters like Viswanathan Anand have proven that India's chess roots run deep. Their games have inspired Indian youth and brought global recognition to India's chess perspective. Even in today's chess, we see the logical depth and strategic planning that once lay in Chaturanga. Modern players now study the vast mathematical and logical principles behind each move, making their games all the more interesting. Chaturanga is a priceless gem of India's cultural heritage, which not only birthed a game but also became a symbol of military strategy, mathematical intellect, and cultural brilliance. From 6th to 7th century literature to modern digital chess, the journey of this game has been extraordinary. Chaturanga's great legacy has not only acquainted us with the foundations of modern chess but also shown how a traditional game evolved over time into a global sport. India's mathematical tradition and warfare strategy shaped its rules and tactics, embedding deep thought and foresight in every move. Today, as we enjoy the modern game of chess, we must remember that the roots of every move lie in ancient Chaturanga. India's chess heritage is not only a pride of our past, but also plays a vital role in brightening our future. Friends, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Thank you, and see you in the next video, where we'll discuss more fascinating topics like this.